busy opening weekend. It's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Arizona Cardinals and the Las Vegas Raiders. Hi again, everyone. Along
to them is that it creates opportunity for someone else on the depth chart. Will they take advantage of it with good play, or have they not prepared well, thinking they'll never get on the field, and they'll go out there and hurt their team?
Murray to Moore for the Cardinal first.
His 435 yards of 2021. He gets Arizona first down with that catch.
Throwing on first down is Murray. And this will be swung out here for counter. So the completion gets him just a yard. And then
You're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manager.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, and here's Murray. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. He gets this to Davante Adams. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Guess who? J.J. Watt, as he so often does, getting in there to wreak havoc. Well, this defense for the Cardinals. Carr. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. He's at the 30. 10. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Well, really a fantastic play, not only to pick that off, but he had to run a long way go through the pick 6. So we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing every word.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. And Charles, it's now a 2-touchdown lead in the opening quarter. Following that pick 6, they are off to. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. And this is going to be a Cardinals first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Murray now on first down. That pass complete to Moore. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first. Murray now to throw. To Connor on the check down. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 2 yards.
Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
He'll get this to Connor underneath. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. This looks like a roughing call. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. An option handoff given to Connor. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8.
Cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Right? I mean, plays happen, let it go. It's over. Instead, it creates a penalty.
Throwing now is Murray. He'll dump this one off to Connor. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. To throw is Murray. And that is incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this
Is incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
To throw again on second down. Carr. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra on first down? Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front, and they hold him to just a yard.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, it's Carr. He's going to air one out. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jesper Horsted, his first time. The new campaign, and the Raiders are able to cut on 2nd and 7. Murray. That's caught right side by Anderson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They run behind center with Connor. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. A nice
ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive. To throw, it's Murray. That's complete over the middle to Anderson. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
If that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
But it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The Cardinals on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Murray. Again, he finds more. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as he'll be past the marker following a gain of 6. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking up.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Getting the ball to Anderson here on the out route. And he'll get this down in. Throwing again, Murray. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray, his 4th touchdown on the year.
Out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Devontae Adams from 10. They are on top right now as well. They've got it 1st and 10. Now Murray. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Anderson. And he'll be out of throwing the out route incomplete. It's Anderson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Here's Connor on the read option. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 50 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it?
Murray going to throw. This is Anderson over the middle. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Guys have been taking advantage so far.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Yes, indeed. He just tossed it away.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. They'll drop the throw. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the at their own 28-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
The ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is. Just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have. Make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. They got the ball in great field position after the fumble, but this defense tried to stand tall.
They certainly are, and a lot of times after you kind of walk through a defense and score. Not so fast, not in this case.
Throwing now is Murray. Caught on the slant. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal.
Why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Again, it's Carr. Dancing to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Multiple defenders getting home there for a Lawrence. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. To throw, it's Carr. He's going to let this one go deep. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Cardinals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the...
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 20. And they'll begin by running the option. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself.
Thinking I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach, or probably his agent too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
Caught by the tight end, Ertz. So give him 5. They'll go option to the short side. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. That one will go.
I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the 1st down, get a new set, and let's start over.
Got Anderson on the slant. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Partnering an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Buying time to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. There for a huge loss. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. Charles, on the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game. But now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. On third down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. Toward the sideline, it's complete, an athletic grab, but still well short of the first. That one good for only.
Actually cost themselves some yardage there. Yeah, they got the completion, but it could have been so much more.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Returning it is Moore. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Cardinals, great field position to 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And this will be swung out here for counter. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
That might feel like, and sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he is going to have the Cardinals first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd
yardage and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Right back to Connor here on 1st. Max Crosby, the one who got in there for the stop.
Back in training camp, they knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down. On 3rd down, it's Connor. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 79 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football.
On 1st and 10 is counter. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 13-yard line.
Guys, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Ready to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out. That's his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. James Conner taking it in from 4 yards out. 6. Now Carr again. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. And finding Keelan Cole. And he is going to have a Raiders first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. And he will not get away from the pressure. Incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. One last shot at the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're Cardinals, and understandably so, not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense,